It would have to be, of course, Prince William's fault, His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales. According to people behind the scenes over in Montecito, the reason why scenes like this happened, well, simply could have been averted if William had agreed to what exactly Harry wanted. As ever, let me explain. Morning, chums. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much as ever for joining me today in the very heart of London. Not too bad, as you can see, weather-wise. Not brilliant, of course, but you can't have everything, can you? I hope you're keeping well, whatever you're doing. Do keep safe. And as I often say, when you hear and see and, read these news stories, they used to say this on a program called Crime Watch way back in the 80s. Don't have nightmares. No, I don't mean looking at me, of course, but the sort of thing, you read all of these stories and see them and think, is anything going right in the world? Well, as you know, we're currently enjoying the fact that the President of the United States is back over here in the United Kingdom. We haven't had a wave, have we? You're telling me off, I can hear it, yes. Anyway, the President of the United States is here, currently enjoying his second official state visit, and going very well. A ring of steel, of course, has been put around Windsor Castle, naturally following that terrible assassination of that young man, and shocking whichever side of the political line that you fall on. What's interesting actually about this particular story is when Harry came back last week here to London, to the United Kingdom, he told everybody, his marketing team, his PR team, let everybody know that Harry was back in town. Didn't really matter though, because scenes like this really showed exactly how far Harry's, popularity, power, status, whatever you want to call it, has truly fallen. You get the picture. Moving forward though, guess what? This is all down to the fact, and according to a source, Harry brought this up upon a meeting with his father. You see, if you recall a few months back now, Harry decided alongside Meghan that they would be better off doing this in order to preserve the monarchy. That's right, share the diary. Absolutely, 100%. Now, according to Harry, you see, situations like this wouldn't have happened in Nottingham, where he donated a considerable amount of money. Well, pledged, donated, pledged. Decide what you want to think. And that was over £1 million for children in need. It didn't really get the result that he wanted, and as you can see, Nottingham a few years previously came out in droves to meet him and his bride-to-be, Meghan Markle. This time around though, people seemingly had had their fill of Prince Harry, despite him offering all this money. But according to the source, what was interesting was Harry still believes that in order to preserve the monarchy for him, his wife, and of course all senior members like the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, the Prince and Princess of Wales, and no doubt the Queen, Queen Camilla, and His Majesty the King, King Charles, well, Harry believes the only way to do this is by being open and having the conversation about what are you doing, then the diary dates don't clash. You will notice, of course, that when Harry came over, that was a very busy week for the Prince and Princess of Wales. Those things had been locked in the diary for a long time. Harry, apart from Wellchild, had nothing in the diary until 3 weeks previously. As you know, he had to get the permission from His Majesty the King to see if he could go over to Ukraine. You get the picture. So all of these things were cobbled together to make sure that Harry got the full maximum power effect of his time in the United Kingdom. But for now, according to that source very close to His Majesty the King, Harry feels that this will simply be a repetition and not necessarily in the favour of the royals if and when and how he returns back to take on unofficial fake royal tours stroke engagements. And as we know already, Harry's threatening to bring not just his wife but his children. Many people know, of course, that Meghan Markle will never wish to return back here to the United Kingdom without a full apology, so we're safe from that at least. But Harry's still very willing to make sure that his diary is open for public consumption so that he can help his family. It's funny how these things take a turn for the worst, isn't it? Neil Shaw, King's Cross, London.